Go ahead.
Could you all tell how much the crowd was really pulling for you? I mean, especially after you took that second set that you were.
Yeah, after
Definitely.
after the match points,
Four match points in a row.
Yeah.
It's always fun to turn it around, and you know, then in the match tiebreak, obviously everything was open, but you know, I think they were a team that play a lot together, and we sometimes, you know, it's the first time we played together, and we almost pulled it off. So it's good to see that.
Well, you must feel good about it though, because you had an excellent chemistry. I mean, I was talking to people around me, and they were saying they hope you continue playing doubles together. Were you speaking German too? I'm sort of.
Yeah, then we started yelling, "Do it!" We were like, we should maybe start like communicating, and that works well. So after we kind of did much better. After we missed the first one, like when nobody said nothing, and then. But yeah, I think definitely it was a great match. I mean, against someone who played recently, like just 3 Grand Slam finals, and I think in my case, I mean, she plays them all the time, like at her level, like in singles.
I played 3 doubles tournaments last year.
Yeah,
I didn't play too much either.
But singles, you play them, and you're like, I haven't played in almost like 7 years until last year a little bit. Now I didn't play in 6 months, so I was almost a little bit surprised that I can play with a doubles team, which is like so teamed up. And with Sabine, it was just a lot of fun. And she asked me like last week, you know, I would like to play. We already talked about it last year once after Wimbledon, that it would be cool to play a doubles, and now it became reality, and it was really nice that.
Last week you decided to play.
Yeah, she was like, I would like to play.
I think we both wanted, but
nobody asked. Yeah, and she wanted to play a singles here, doubles, like a match before her singles, and I said, why not? And we're fortunate to
get the wild card.
I'm grateful to the tournament director that they gave us the wild card, and the attendance was big, so it was nice.
Could you characterize, Martina, that this is not a comeback? Is this an occasional appearance by you, or what's up?
Well, I think after a match like this, it was a lot of fun. I mean, obviously we both would have liked to win it at the end, you know. It's like all the coming back, and after all the match points and winning the tiebreaker 7-0, you also want to win the whole match and have more doubles matches. I mean, now it's like once in a while, but yeah, we'll see what happens in the next tournament. So it's I hope so. I would love to.
You know, it was it was a year ago that you were at this time they announced your induction into the Hall of Fame. At that time, a year ago, did you ever think you were going to return to competitive tennis?
Well, I was thinking that for the last 7 years that I would want to maybe play some doubles, not singles, but some doubles. And I mean, obviously I did last year after. It's always the time after team tennis. I feel like I've played some matches and play some doubles, some mixed doubles. So that's like the fittest I am around. But now she made me play and hit with her, and then everything seems easier, right? When you step on court, you're like, okay, everything is easy. And we played quite a bit. I played some at home, and so yeah, it was nice.
When you look at people around your age, which is Lee Na and Serena winning majors.
Yeah, but it's different. They play singles. Oh my God! You know, I played my last singles match 2007. You know, I won this tournament in '98, so I feel really old.
Really old. What is it with these tennis players named Martina who do pretty well in doubles as they go on in years? Navratilova, when she won mixed doubles with Bob Bryan, I forget whether she was 49 or 50. They've been pretty good. So what's in the water?
No, don't worry, I won't play. She probably thought the same, right? When she first stopped at 38, even in singles, and then she came back for the doubles, but no.
In terms of the Hall of Fame, if I have it correctly, Mary Pierce, who won 2 different Grand Slam titles on 2 very different surfaces, 2 different continents, did not get voted in. Do you think that's an inappropriate call by those who voted on the Hall of Fame?
Well, I think it's, well, this time was Lindsay's time, right? So she obviously was #1 plus won 3 or 4 Grand Slams, so 4? 3. I wanted to give her one more. But so she definitely had priority over Mary's achievements for this year. But I think that you already have a name on the list, so probably eventually she will get in.
Martine, last year when you played doubles, you mentioned that you were having trouble with the new format, the no ad scoring, all that. Now, how is it?
Well, it wasn't different today, right? Like with those 3-pointers. But I mean, I feel like today was more different because when we we were up in both sets, like 3-1. But in the first set, I didn't feel like we had it as much in control as in the second set when we were up 4-2 and had opportunities. I mean, obviously my serve didn't help today. Like if we had made 5-3, if we were up 5-3, I think we would have had a little bit more momentum, and even if we lose 5-4, she would have been serving, and we didn't have to come back and fight back all the time. So we would just be rolling and had the confidence and would be probably a little bit more fresh instead of fighting back all the time. But yeah, I think today was already much better, and at least in my case. I don't know, you played some more. No, you played 3 only, so I don't know your experience in the doubles, like with the 3-pointers or deuce. I think in 3 sets we probably would have had more chance, but no, I don't know.
Martina, can you explain, I guess, your decision to play the 5 tournament? I think it was 5 last summer, and then stop after US Open, but obviously not stop all the way because you're back here today. So just decision to stop then and come back now. Is it always starting to be in a little bit of a I'm ready, but I'm not sure I'm playing mode now?
No, it's not I'm ready. I'm happy she asked me because it's not like I didn't have the courage. I thought more like maybe on the slower surfaces I would have a bit more time. On the hard courts it was a little bit more difficult to, the serve and everything, all of this is more important, where I was waiting for the clay court season. But now she asked me here, where I found it okay to play because a bit of it flies fast through the air, but then the bounce is not as fast, so
Court is slow.
yeah, the court itself is slow, so it's a medium, so it was a good start. I wish we had maybe a little bit of a better draw. I'm not always been very lucky with the draws, but well, if you want to win the tournament, so you have to beat all of them, right?
One more question.
How is Martina as a coach?
Coach or doubles partner? No, it's working really well. We have fun on the court, and I enjoy it a lot. So, and the doubles as well. As she said, we've spoken about it last year already, and she's been my idol when I was growing up. So, I always was like, oh, I would love to play with her. So, it was a lot of fun, and I hope, we played well. And I think that if we have more matches and more time and know what each other is doing, then it will work better in certain situations when you really have to make the point or just make them play, where we were maybe a touch too nervous, or we wanted to make the point too quick. So I hope that we'll play some more. So
Feed off each other's strengths and
Exactly.
weaknesses, and then really use it in the big points, big moments.
Couple more questions in the back.
Is it a good combination, being a coach and a doubles partner?
Well, I think occasionally Rafa Nadal does it, so we've played just some doubles with his coach, so I mean, it's not like it's the first time ever, so I think it happened in the past, and I think as long as I feel like I still have the game, and obviously today was enough proof to see that if we had maybe a little bit of a better draw, or different opponents, that if we had a match under the belt, then we can come up with some even more.
even like that,
Yeah,
1 point
even-
here or that.
Yeah, it could have been the difference, but yeah.
Martina, it's obvious that the modern game has been criticized in the women's side in terms of being a power baseline game without a lot of variety. Billie Jean King recently said that tennis is an art form, and you probably more than any player of our era have had a grace, a rhythm, a sense of the court. Can you put into words your feeling of timing, the flow, the rhythm, all of that? Can you express how that has felt to you, how that's given you joy?
Well, today everything is more physical. You have less time to even create as much as many angles or to be more creative. First, you have to just block those fast shots, and then you can start off the point. But you see even more players now, especially in the recent tournaments, that are players that actually are very good movers and can have very good placements of the ball. I mean, if Nali, Radwanska, and the recent Australian Open semi-finalists, they all are pretty much creative players. So even Halep in the last 6 months, she's done really well. So she's not a power hitter. So she uses the speed of the other players, and I think it's coming back. I mean, it's turning around a little bit that you have players that are more creative on court, but I mean, obviously they're much taller also, the players.
Okay, last question up here.
So if she keeps asking you to play, will you keep saying yes?
Ask her.
It's like, I need more recovery time, you know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Good. Well, can you take from the English, or is it something different?
It's just a couple more.
Okay, 2 questions.
2 questions. Yeah.
Kannst du dich erinnern, wann du Martina zum ersten Mal so als Kind im Fernsehen gesehen hast, bei einem speziellen Spiel?
Im Fernsehen weiß ich nicht mehr, das war schon lange her, aber als ich
Wahrscheinlich
in die
live,
Schweiz gefahren bin, um mit ihrer Mutter zu trainieren, und dann durfte ich irgendwann auch mal mit Martina spielen. Das war, das war super. Ich meine, als Kind träumt man nur davon, mit seinem Idol zu
Also
spielen.
10, 12.
Genau,
So
10.
10.
Mhm.
Martina, wenn Sie Sabine was abgeben könnten von Ihrem Spiel, was wäre das? Um ihr es komplett zu machen.
Gut, die Schläge hat sie ja alle, das Potenzial. Jetzt ist einfach vom Strategischen her, da gibt es ein Durchhaltevermögen, und das hat sie auch schon bewiesen, ob in Australien oder auch in Dubai im Match. Sie kann ja sehr kreativ sein und sehr kreativ spielen, und das einfach 2 Sätze durchhalten zu können, das ist eigentlich, dass sie an sich glaubt. Das ist das Wichtigste.
Wie ist jetzt der offizielle Status der Trainerpartnerschaft? Also ist es jetzt, Sie sind der Coach, weil in Australien war es ja noch so ein bisschen aushelfen, wir gucken mal, wie es funktioniert. Also ist
Ja,
es
aber
jetzt
die Familie ist ja immer noch da, und
Ja.
der Vater ist ja auch dabei, und das finde ich ist ja auch schön, dass man als Team arbeitet und nicht irgendwie der hat eine Funktion. Wir wissen, wer jeder seine Funktion hat, und das ist auch das Schöne daran. Ich soll ein bisschen als
Hilfe,
also
ja.
genau, als Zugang vom Team sein, und nicht, dass man irgendwas ändern soll, weil sie hat ja letztes Jahr super Resultate gehabt, Wimbledon-Finale, und jetzt, das ist eigentlich noch zusätzlich, würde ich sagen, vom Team her, dass man zusammenarbeitet und noch stärker wird.
Great. Thanks.
Dankeschön.
Danke.